that. Little cats walking around, looking at you. Another cat. And that's it. I think I will do one more job and then I'm gonna call it quits for today. Just because this game isn't also as long. I think I have beat it once, but I don't have that much trouble with this one. It isn't also a long game. Both of these aren't really that long. It's just that, again, that whole idea is that final bosses, they tend to get harder as you progress into the games because they have multiple forms. Mission accomplished, well done. You have permission to travel to HQ. Use the tram server to get here. Can this one do it? No. And look at that interest. Yeah. Remember the airship? There it is in the foreground. Jiro took it down and it landed right here. Interesting note is that I'm pressing 2 buttons right now. It does take the idea of Megaman ZX, in which you have 2 buttons to attack. You have the main weapon and then the sub weapon. I'm pressing R1 right now for this. You can change it for yourself down the line, but that's the whole idea. If I wanted to just charge one and have the other one going, I can charge it. Well, it still does the same, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it takes from that game and introduces it into this one. Transport, we're going to HQ Guardian HQ. This is your main area. Let them talk. This is the Guardian HQ. Have to admit, I wasn't expecting an airship. The Guardians have to explore the world, so we need to have a convenient method of staying mobile. I'm glad you're both here, both okay. Oh Perry, I found this computer chip while I was out there. Here, take it. Hand over the computer chip. As for the certification that I passed the trial, this is it, right? Hand over the stuffed animal. Yes, that was a gift from my sis. It holds a lot of memories for me. Thank you for bringing it back. Vent, you can't just call her by her first name. You got it? Kids. Don't worry about it, Jiro. I want to apologize for the grave danger I put you in both. Let's meet at the command center and I will explain everything there. It's out of this room and to the left. I have a theory, but now that I think about it, I did play the game. I think I can go back and check because it's gonna only take a few minutes. But that girl just play in the first game, Megaman ZX. But again, there is some time that has passed, so I don't know if it's 100% true. Because if you look at the stuffed animal, you know what I'm talking about. That thing on our right, that's the stuffed animal. It looks familiar if you remember some of the characters from Megaman ZX. I think she's that little girl that's holding the cat stuffed toy. But then again, I don't know. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to the Guardian HQ, and I'm Prairie, the commander of the Guardians. The commander of all of the Guardians? Then that means, yes, a very important client. Which is exactly why I want you to call her by her proper title. How did I put a little girl like Prairie become the leader of the Guardians? The sentient machines known as Mavericks continue to attack people. This terrible situation shouldn't even exist. Hundreds of years ago, man and machine put aside their differences and agreed to a truce. The Guardians have continued to investigate the roots of cause behind the current Maverick outbreaks. One day we find a research lab belonging to a certain scientist. A certain scientist? The first commander of the Guardians. The one who disappeared. She was my sis. So you took over and she was gone? And we're hauling the biometals that you found at that research lab? A long time ago, the world of humans and machines was saved by a group of legends. Biometals are fragments containing these consciences of those legendary heroes. There might be some hint regarding the Mavericks outbreaks in the data stored in the lab. Phelps' personal laboratory is on the right, next to the transfer room. Take the biometal data there for analysis. I'll help you here. I'll be here analyzing the computer chip that you brought back. So she's basically saying that Biometal X and the one that Jiro has, Biometal Z, are both legendary heroes. It's up to you to guess who those are. It's not that hard. It's both X and Zero. This is kind of interesting because if you look at all these sprites, you can interact with that little puppet up there. You can cut the string and play around with it. But all of these are the sprites for the fairies, the cyber elves. This one was the one that I was trying to work with. That cost 1,500. This one is one of the blue ones. I mean, I can go back and show you how they all look, but just trust me. All of these little sprites on the floor and everywhere in the background are all cyber elves. Oh shit, I should hurry up and take another job. Here I am trying to show my knowledge of this damn game. Wait, what the heck, where was this? Lab right here. Oh, good. I have been waiting for you. Now, where's the fragment of biometal? Hand it over the biometal. Ah, excellent. Data transfer complete. Much appreciated. You can take the biometal back now. Uh-oh. Mavericks detected in Area D. Actually, I won't take another mission. Oh, I do have to take this as the mission, but I was pretty much already going ahead and trying to figure out which boss I was going to take on first. But this is a mission. I'm gonna, after this one, just put a stop to it just because it's gonna get a little intense from here. So, enemies. So they're not just random Maverick outbreaks. After I did a little snooping on the chip you brought back, I found that there is a program controlling the Mavericks. There is someone behind the Maverick attacks, but they're just making them seem like random attacks, random raids. They must be trying to steal the biometal you were carrying. Serpent Security Force, where are they? Why haven't they arrived yet? It's taking time for them to be recalled to their headquarters. From there, patrol routes in the city, guardians around. Who's twinning? Those two? Jiro and Vent are moving to the interception, the Mavericks in Area D, the highway. So the good thing is that I already unlocked that area, so I can easily just go there without any problem. Think, Vent, the biometal is exactly what they want. You're playing straight into the hands if you're going out there to fight. I lost my mom to the Maverick raid. If the security force had reached us in time, she would still be alive today. They had the power to prevent their horrible attack, but they did nothing. They refused to be like I refuse to be like them. Vent. Why won't he ever listen? MM and FF. Hold on, Ben. Boss, I'm not going to try to end stopping you, but I'm not going to let you play the hero alone. Come on, Ben, let's go. Right. Lower the bridge! These little things that I'm collecting are information about the characters in this game. So if you really want to know more about everyone, you have to collect all of them in order to get to know who is who in this game. But for the most part, the easy ones are located next to their character. Oh Jesus, that's a hit. I almost died. Good thing that I'm quick. For the most part, the easy ones are in HQ. They'll let you know this is this person. But for other ones like enemies and all that stuff, you have to really look for them. I haven't collected all of them, and I'm not going to, just because it's really a pain. It's like you have to do so many special little conditions just to do it. And this is kind of like this is interesting because this is kind of like a tie back to the first Mega Man game that you ever play. You have to take down these live bosses. There's another one. Well, it's a tie into the Mega Man X series. The first boss that you ever fight is these flies. It's, I guess, a little throwback to their old games, and they're like, hey, you know, we have these old games. Try them out. You might like them. Oh shit, okay. It's not good because I'm taking a lot of needless hits, but it's okay. It's okay, but it's not okay. You understand? Boss? Ah, you've come. Model X, the blue Mega Man. It's time to see the legend in action. Stay away, it's a trap. Ah. Boss, what happened? Van, shoot me. Oh, Jesus, it's different. Yes, it's very different. It's okay, I got the pattern now. Oh! Apparently I didn't. That was new. I don't remember him ever doing that in the original games. He just did the jump and slash at the ground. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I think they intentionally did that so that you can feel a little bit of more challenge to the game. Because I know for the Mega Man X games, they ramped up the difficulty. They added X Hunter mode, and that made it shit because I'm already bad at the games, and they made it that much difficult. But I guess that's the incentive to buy those games, is that you're not playing the original games. They're a lot beefed up, but I don't remember that Z attack that he does. Stop it. Come on, boss. Stay with me. Boss! Model X, the blue Mega Man. Model Z, the red Mega Man. Such disappointments. The biometal the Guardians found might as well have been tin can scrappings. Who are you? The name is Serpent. I rule over the lies before me. I rule all the lies before me. I am the Mega Man. I am the Model W Mega Man. Serpent? You're the president of Silphco Inc.? I see my reputation precedes me. You do well to remember me, Mega Man. Blue Mega Man. You're the one behind the Mavericks, and what happened to Boss? You're shaking. Is it anger or fear? At least the red one had more of a man than this. I'll show you what kind of man I am. Prometheus. Ah, poor blue Mega Man. What you mistake for courage is nothing more than mere recklessness. Quiet! No. Chosen one like us who control the biometals, Mega System, and the transform. We are called Mega Men. Those chosen few are the shepherds for the guiding the flock in a new world. But you have proven with your pathetic abilities that not all Mega Men are fit to rule. Pull the password data out of them. Understood? That was far too easy. What should we do with them? Leave them to the Mavericks and carry on as you were. A battle between the evil Mavericks and the good Silphco Inc. security force. Classic. The people of this town will go on with their lives as usual. We need the facade of peace to continue on just a bit longer. Eventually, they will all become glorious sacrifices for Model W. What? Password data retrieval complete. Now we have all the passwords. Let's go. It's time to proceed with the project Haven. It seems the heroic legend of Model X and Z are nothing more than that. Legends. My body won't move. Never give up. You still have something you must protect. Boss, you're awake. Model Z, listen, don't worry about me. Do you know what you're asking? Your body is already beyond recovery. If you transform back, you will not survive the wounds. Please, lend your strength to Vent. Alright, I will. Vent, be strong. Boss! Boss! Not again. First my mom, now boss. I can protect anyone. Vent, this is your last chance. If you combine the power of the two biometals fragments, you might be able to transform again. I can't be certain whether or not you'll be able to bear the strain when the two fragments are combined. It's your decision. You alone must make it. Do you have the will to fight? Do you have what it takes to continue where that brave man left off? So I was just kidding, we're not playing as Megaman, we're playing as Zero again. Vent, our strength is yours, and Jiro's spirit is also with you. Let's do this. Yeah, that's what's so interesting about this is that for Jiro, that was his natural hair. It's just a mask that's covering his head, but that's his flowing hair. But when you transform as Jiro, as Vent, he has short hair. Well, it's not really a reference to the boss, it's the reference to Zero. Zero always had long blonde hair. It's that idea that you are now the strongest, I guess, Mega Man in the whole series, which is Z, Zero, and X, but you're more of Zero than you are of X. You do have the charge ability right there, and his slash attack, but you're more Zero than you were X. But he now became Model ZX. I'm kind of anxious now. I kind of want to continue a little bit more. I don't know how you guys feel about that. And I still think I need to I don't know if that's... Gosh, did I mess it up? Please don't tell me I did. Okay, so good. Just checking something. I'm not sure if they've even downloaded the other one or still waiting for me to finish this one. Oh, Jesus. Well, we'll see what happens. If I didn't beat it, it doesn't matter. It's in my memory. I beat it. I can easily do it again. I just need to stop talking for the fight. But yeah, I think I might just go a little bit more just because, we're ZX now. She's telling you to return back to the HQ. He wants to go after Serpent, but... So big shocker, the hero that is supposedly the main HQ of that the whole incorporation of that world is not really a hero. He's a big threat. But people don't know because he's always putting on this false image. Vent. I'm fine. I can't sit out in the silence wiping my tears away while the world falls to pieces. Serpent said that he would try to sacrifice the country to power Model W. I have to fight. I have to keep on fighting. We must stop Serpent. Boss would want it that way. That's why he gave me Model Z. Alright. We have analyzed the data and found out a few things. Model W has the power to corrupt machines and humans alike. That's what's been causing the Mavericks outbreaks. But Serpent only has the Model W biometal fragment now. How could he be controlling Boss and the Mavericks with just that one piece? The Model W core is lying dormant somewhere waiting to be awakened. I'm not sure what the Project Haven Serpent is mentioned is, but I think he's going to try and awaken Model W. He'll use it to take over the world. Where is the Model W core now? I'm not sure. Some of the data was corrupt, and we can't completely analyze it. What we do know is that there are 6 passwords encoded into the biometal fragments are the keys. Combined, they will unlock the seal that contains the core. I managed to get the Model X and Model Z first, but Zitko found the other 4. It looks like we don't have much choice. We have to fight and take them by force. I'm going to simulate the data and narrow down the biometal locations using the Maverick signatures. Once we get a mission planned together, I'll add the information to the transfer. Vent, be careful out there. So here we go. We are Model ZX now. You can go into here to get upgrades of yourself, or you can also get like check the database, like bosses. Check this one. This is the first one. Gigas Apius. Several large parts combine to create the giant snake mechanoloid. Its body is covered in special plating that reflects all attacks. Its only weak spot is its head. So if you look at all of these, they tell you like enemies, and then others. Others are pretty much just the characters that you see in the that talk to you. Like here we have the Angel. I'm not gonna read it all, but yeah. If you collect those, they'll tell you like if you want to know about Prairie, she's in here, but like again, I'm not gonna really sit down and. That is for you if you want to play this game and beat it. I think they have it for the Switch. They also have it for PS4, Xbox One, whatever you want to play it on. Whatever tickles your pickle. You'll be able to open the yellow doors with it. There we go. So that's a huge like indication. It's telling you go to yellow first. But the problem is I don't know where the yellow is. Always do here. Description. I've detected a biometal signature in the area E outside of the residential district. Statistical Power Inc. owns the power plant there. The facilities were raided by Mavericks a long time ago. I think I'm gonna take this one. Oh shit, I don't want to hear it again. Alright, before I do anything, I did lose a life, so that kind of sucks. But again, that is the whole idea, that these games are a lot harder. But let's go on to the first mission, and they said it's outside of the residential area, so we're gonna go to the mountain pass. I think that's the closest that I can get to. I'm not gonna talk to the people, just ignore them. But either way, they're not gonna talk to you because you look like a maverick. That's great. Let me check just to make sure. So this is an instance where I'm looking at the map now. They said E7. go to C2. C1, C3. There we go. E1. This is where I needed to go for the mission. The plant. It's still active and producing energy. According to the database, it's been offline ever since the Maverick raid. There's something fishy going on. Be careful, Ben. Look, if I were to slice this, it breaks down into little other things. You have health, energy, and money. I didn't collect it all, so I lost it. But if you're ever at the point where you're saying, hey, I'm really low on energy, you can sacrifice the bigger ones to break them down into little chunks. It's also cool because they kind of make you interact with the world. As you saw, those little buttons let you switch the flow of the path of those certain things. Yeah, this is definitely harder because I already took 2 hits and I'm already dying. But yeah. Like here, if you're not fast enough, you can easily fall down, but you can use them as platforms. And another thing is that you don't have to worry about upgrading yours. I mean, you do have to worry about upgrading your weapons and all that the like, but you're not playing like Megaman Zero in the sense that you don't have to defeat a certain amount of enemies to get upgrades. Basically are already maxed out, so you don't have to worry about that. And certain other things you do have to worry about, but like I'm saying, we're not at that point where I can really just tell you what I'm talking about. Just trust me. Because I destroyed that thing that's powering this whole area, I don't have to really worry about trying to keep up with these. these rotate and push me down the line, and this would crush me. So you kind of want to explore, but just so that you can make it easier for yourself. And I just got a sub tag. What that means is that depending on which, I think, I'm not sure if it's if I'm full on health or energy, this can turn into health if I want to use it down the line. So a lot of information going on, just shush me. Oh, I should change weapons, because there you go. What's this? There are tiny balls of light circling around the facility. The signature. Cyber elves? Cyber elves? What are those? Sentient programs created with pure energy and made in the images of elves. I don't understand why there's so many of them here. The power plant. It must be using the cyber elves to generate power. So the secret behind this place? Unbelievable. Cyber elves are all sentient beings like the rest of us. Ben, please shut down the power to the power plant. So those little creatures that we were using before in Megaman 0, they're basically being sacrificed to give power to the world. So that kind of indicates like why you don't see any more cyber elves while you're playing this game, and that's because they're being used and abused and destroyed and killed. Here we go. Well, it looks like you found the skeleton in our closet. It's unfortunate now that I can't let you leave in one piece. You're one of the Mavericks that Serpent is controlling. You've done your research. It looks like you can skip the introductions. I can skip the introductions. However, make no mistake, I'm not just a simple puppet like those Mavericks. I'm an official Mega Man created to draw out the power of the biometal. I'm Model H, Pseudoroid, High Volt. Have no fear, it's all be over soon. You just feel a little jolt before you sleep forever. I might die. Or not. I did. Good thing is that I can skip the damn monologue. Like the Megaman series, these bosses have weaknesses, but as you might guess is that they have access to the biometal. So because I am dealing damage to the weakness, I am damaging the biometal for me to use down the line. I did. Shut up. Yeah, it's because these guys are a little bit harder, like I'm telling you. I'm not gonna say that I'm the best player in the world, but it is harder. The thing is that they're kind of encouraging you so that this battle goes quicker, that you hit their weak point, but because you are hitting their weak point, you're gonna end up with a weaker biometal. So I'm trying to not do that because I mean I don't want to spend a lot of time grinding for damn crystals. God damn it, I'm always so close. And this one sucks because I can't dodge it. I think that is a game over. But yeah, I think I will try one more time. Oh no, never mind. I'm not going to. I thought it was gonna put me back at that place where I already was, and I don't think I have all the things that. Oh no, I do have it. Good. But I am gonna stop here because I did just do 2 streams one after another, and I still have to save it and all that stuff. But this is a good start, so now you know what you're going into, and hopefully you like it. Hopefully you want to see more of this story. I feel like they did a lot better in terms of story in these games than you do in Zero. But then again, you are missing a good chunk of like what happens. You just all you know is that now you have Model X and Model Z. You don't know how that happened. But I mean, at the same time, I can recommend you guys to Did You Know Gaming. Go check them out. They have they do an incredible job of doing the research and knowing what it means to know about those games, and they do a well job explaining how they got to this point as of now. But for the most part, I think that is it. Look forward to this being our game for the moment for the 3 days that we're playing. As I did say earlier, I don't know, I mean, if there is anybody new, I'm just gonna say it again. We were gonna be doing the drinking game on this Friday, but because I'm going to go to the doctor's on Saturday, I decided to move it for that day back. So what I'm planning to do is Saturday, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do a stream, but we're gonna do it on Coffee Talk. So we're not gonna do that for Sunday. And Sunday we're gonna do that drinking game in which I play Bloodborne, and hopefully we have a good time. So thank you again for coming today, sticking around for those 2 streams that I did, one after another. I'll try to get you that picture of X without a helmet. I mean X, Megaman without the helmet. It's strange, but overall, yeah, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow while we continue this game, or I might just push it to Friday, because either way it's just I need to do 3 streams each during the week, and then the weekend at least 1. But yeah, because of this whole movement that we're doing this whole week, it's kind of throwing up the schedules. But please come back tomorrow or Friday. I'll let you guys know through text, through Twitter, all that stuff, if we're gonna do a stream. But this is our next game. All right, thank you for your time. See you all guys all next time. Bye.